All right, guys, welcome back to episode 22 of Zay and Jay's Talk Show. And sorry that this was not posted on Sunday. Me and Josh have both been extremely busy. But we are going to still try to put one out every single week. So how have you been, Josh? We just got done talking for like 30, 45 minutes on the phone, but just tell everybody how you been, man.
Pretty good, man. Everything with Hendrickson Clean Spaces is going good. I just about an hour ago, ordered business cards, and I filed for LLC for Hendrickson Clean Spaces, and everything went through. So now we're a legitimate business, and we have more advertising material coming out. And of course, now at this point, we're just once everything like the business cards comes in, then we're going to be focused on primarily clientele. And then when we've got plenty of clientele and we've got enough workload going on that me and Isaiah and Haley can't handle, we'll start making it, to where we've got cleaners, and then we can be more offhand. We can actually play the executive officer's role rather than having to do everything on our own. Be the cleaners and be the boss. That doesn't really work.
Yeah. So I'm actually really excited about everything. I'm extremely proud of Josh. Like, he's been grinding like crazy. We haven't been able to do like YouTube stuff all that much, but as of right now, like, Josh has really got to put his nose down and get things situated. And then once things get back on a normal schedule, I'm sure that we can, put some skits out there, stuff like that, and get back to what we were doing. But right now, like, that's what's important is the business, because that's where the money is right now.
Mm-hmm.
We're not making money on YouTube. It's just it's fun.
Not yet, anyway.
Yeah. Hopefully one day we can, because you can make a lot of money off of YouTube. But
we've been doing this podcast stuff for almost a year now, and we didn't blow up yet. But maybe that's because we're too honest. Maybe that's because we haven't reached the right amount of exposure. We don't have enough stuff out yet. But everything comes in time. Just like starting a business. It's easy to get down when you start a business and you put a lot of time into it, or when you start a YouTube channel and you put a shit ton of time into it, and people just don't mess with your product, or they don't mess with what you're doing, or they don't like your service. You've got to keep trying to find ways to improve it. You're not going to be an overnight success, chances are, and unless you've got some kind of significant product that people can't live without. But you're going to have to put years of the grind to what you're focused on to make it successful most of the time.
Yeah, and consistency and changing the way that you do things up to keep people's attention is key as well. Like, you can't just keep doing this. If it's not working, you got to change something.
Right. Absolutely.
Like for my YouTube, for example, like, I've probably posted like 20, I think I've counted. I posted like 26 videos in the past 2 weeks. I've been working my ass off on YouTube. And I try to have a video out, like I said, every other day. Right now I'm holding true to that, so I'm proud of myself. I am going to be starting a job here soon, so hopefully I can continue doing that. And once Josh is we're ready to get things rolling over there, then bang, I can be full-time working over there and helping him do everything. Being there for him pretty much the whole time, so he does not have to do this shit alone. Well, him and his girlfriend doing this shit alone, because it's a tough world at the end of the day, and I want to be able to help them out. And also do my things on the side, like YouTube, my film, everything else that I'm doing. Just trying to spread positivity in the world. This world has way too much hate in it. There was another shooting yesterday at Austinese. I posted a video about that on my channel and on Facebook about how the cycle has just got to stop. But yeah, so if you guys want any positive videos, or you just want to laugh, just head over to my channel. I'm pretty sure everybody that is subscribed to DWA Life is subbed to me, but if you're not, link is in the description as well. And Josh is going to be starting those Mechanics Corner podcast here soon.
Guys, I came really close to doing a podcast. If none of y'all know at this point, if you guys are subscribed to this channel but not subscribed to Hendrickson Finance, I dropped a Hendrickson Finance video the other day, just a personal update and stuff like that. Just kind of basically letting all of y'all know that, my focus is more shifted on, mine and Isaiah's joint channels rather than, I don't have the time to run, try to run a business, start a business, do podcasts and try to do skits with Isaiah also on top of giving financial advice on YouTube, that's just
Yeah,
I
that'd
don't
be.
have the time
You
to
wouldn't
do
even be able to have
consistent.
time to sleep at that point. If you
I
just
don't have
kept-
consistent videos at that point, and the point is to keep consistent, entertaining videos for y'all. Hendrickson Finance is still going to be there. All of those videos are still going to be there. So until, like I said in the video, unless I find a reason to repurpose Hendrickson Finance, I don't think I'm ever going to continue. But I do have the Mechanics Corner channel. There's no videos or podcasts on there yet, but like we've said in previous podcasts, we're just going to talk about essentially just car stuff. What's good cars, bad cars. Preventative maintenance. What to look for when you're buying a used car, just stuff like that. And I'll be making separate episodes on specific topics that I'll go in depth with. And I'll try to get some of those done, at least one done this week sometime.
Yeah, and no pressure, man. Just take your time. At the end of the day, just try to have fun with it. Because when I see my views and stuff not doing all that well on my channel, I just kind of, a weird thing that I do. I just go back and watch my old videos, and I just get that feeling of how excited I was to post the video, and just the quality of the video and how much fun I had filming it, editing it. And then just watching it back and just seeing my goofy ass self just doing everything that I was doing. It's just satisfying. Like there's nothing more satisfying in this world, to me personally, than creating something that came from my mind and just putting it out there for people to enjoy or relate to or, sympathize with or anything for that matter. So at the end of the day, Josh, just, try to have fun with it. Don't try to force yourself to make something if you're just not feeling it. That's all the advice that I have for you, honestly. Because,
Well, I appreciate that.
Because
That's why I'm only trying to focus on specific little things at a time. Just kind of try things out and test the waters. You don't so much need to commit 100% of your time to something that you're not sure about. But I'll test the
Dip your
waters with
toes
it
in.
and see how it goes. Yeah. But you having your channel, your Zaymonte channel, doing your reaction videos, as far as music and stuff like that, which I'm still waiting on you to review the songs that I've sent to you. But as far as you're diversifying,
I'll do that tonight,
you're doing
actually.
you're doing gameplays, you're doing reaction videos, personal updates. I mean, it's like your personal, all about you and what you do channel, and you have
Yes,
quite
sir.
a following. You're very close to being eligible for monetization.
Yep.
So that's great. But that's why you commit so much of that time, is because you know that you have that potential and that you're not very far. You're 250 subscribers or less from being monetizable and making money on YouTube.
Yep. And any passive income is good income at the end of the day.
Absolutely.
I don't give a crap.
Any
I don't
money
give
you
a
make-
singular shit if I make like freaking $15 a month or something.
Yeah, any
Like,
money
that's-
that you don't have to clock in for and work your ass off for is good.
Yeah. And then honestly, the reason I want to get to 1,000 subs so bad is that's like one of my biggest milestones. Like once I started at YouTube, I was like, I want 1,000
You don't
subs.
get no play button, but
You're gonna get no play button, but I mean, I did that. Like I did that. I didn't have help or anything. I didn't walk up. I'm not one of those people that I'm like, oh, I have a YouTube channel. Like I'm pretty sure I never even told Josh I had a YouTube channel. Like
nah, I had to. Well, you did, and
No, I
you were,
did.
like,
I
back when
mentioned
you were
it.
ZDB. You were ZDB, and
Yeah.
I remember trying to look up ZDB to try to get in touch with you, and I had to look all over the place, and then I found Zaymonte, and I was like, oh shit. And I
Yeah,
started looking
so-
at your videos, and I was like, oh fuck, this is the only way I'm going to be able to get in touch with him.
that was
because
so funny, bro. Like our whole everything that we have going on right now, that would not have happened if I did not have a YouTube channel.
Yep. I wouldn't
Like-
have had a way to contact you.
Yeah, because I mean, I'm pretty sure you knew where I lived, but that'd be, can't just
I
show
don't
up
wanna
to my
just,
house.
Yeah, just show up to your house and kick your door in.
But-
Where the fuck you been?
Where the hell you been, dude? I haven't heard from you in forever.
Yeah, dude, it had been like 4 years, like 3 or 4 years since
It
we
was, let's see. It
Maybe
was
2 or 3.
like, I think we linked up in 2018.
Like
Like
once.
a couple times.
Yeah,
With
like a
like
few
Jason
times.
and Dayla or something. I think it was 2018.
That was
maybe
back
late
when you were still
2017.
working. That's back when you were still working at JTV.
Yeah, JTV, and like I just left Kroger and stuff like that. So that was the last time we hung out before he
Mhm.
hit me up on YouTube, which was crazy because I was like, damn, I wonder what Josh is doing. I wish I had his number. And then he just randomly hit me up one day. It was like, not Destiny. That's some corny shit. But like, it was like it was meant to be. Like, I don't know. He just commented on my video, and I was like, oh. And then I remembered saying, do you have Twitter? And he was like, no, I don't have Twitter. I was like, email? So he emailed me, got my phone number, and here we are today.
Like, nah, I don't got email. Nah,
I don't got an email. Well,
No.
you have a nice life.
you have to come see me in person, bro. You're gonna have to send me like Morse code or something or telegraph. I don't have no phone.
God bless, bro. So everybody that is listening to this knows that I got hired by Kroger, right? And I'm not gonna shit on the company, cause it's a good company. I'm not gonna sit here and shit on the company. But
The people are shit.
the people there, some of them are dog shit. I don't know who the fuck this bitch thought she was talking to when she called me, and she didn't cuss me out, but you could tell she wanted to cuss. And she was holding a bunch of stuff back. Pretty much was, without saying that she was threatening to fire me, she was threatening to fire me on like day 3. And it was pretty much because they wouldn't give me a schedule, but they assumed that I was just going to come in and work every day until I got a schedule. When that's not how it works. You're supposed to give me a schedule, and then I'll show up and work. I thought that's how every job worked, but apparently Kroger doesn't work that way. You just show up and then
Right.
say, oh, I'm clocking in, and until they give you a real schedule. No. And I flat out told them, all of them, yeah, I'm not going to be working on the weekend.
Right.
So just letting you guys know, you can work me any other day, but I'm not working this weekend. Like, they can work me on weekends, but that specific weekend I needed to have off this past weekend. So I guess they were deaf. I don't know. They were smoking dick. I don't know what they were doing. But they weren't paying attention, obviously, because I got a phone call yesterday morning, and that batshit crazy woman went, I don't know what was wrong with her, bro. Somebody pissed in her Cheerios, her Raisin Bran, whatever the hell cereal she eats.
Raisin Bran
And
nasty
then-
as fuck.
Bro, my mom eats Raisin Bran, and I
That's
still
so
don't know how
nasty.
she does it, bro.
That's nasty, bro.
I don't know how my mom eats
I
Raisin
want
Bran.
raisins to be a part of my breakfast.
I want raisins to be a part of my breakfast. Why?
Yo, before we get too far ahead, fucking somehow, guys, I still have increasing dicks.
Whoa.
Oh my god, I dropped my earbuds. Hold on. Increasing dick space. No, for some reason, guys, I still have like
Sorry.
I still have like my disk space keeps increasing for some reason. I mean, I deleted Discord finally. Even though I've deleted Discord entirely, every time I started my computer, it still says trying to load Discord, and I'm pretty confident I wiped it out entirely. But
Oh my god. It's
like
a
I have
virus.
102 minutes. 102 hours. I had like 90 something hours last time I talked about this, but I have like 100. See, now it's declining the more I'm talking about it. It said I had 102 hours. Now it's going to like it's dropping a minute every second. What's happening?
Well,
What
we
is
only
happening?
got we only got 202 seconds left of this podcast.
Yeah, that's weird, man. I mean, I'm sure it's fine. It's just I swear this thing's glitchy sometimes.
It probably is. Oh, I mean, my
'Cause, I
Audacity
mean-
completely froze last time we did a podcast. So,
I mean, shit, I did 70, had 70 hours. When we were doing them consistently, I consistently had about 75, 80 hours. And then we did it that one day, and I had like 99 hours. And then it was like, it kept increasing. So, but now it says I have like 101 hours and 39 minutes, and it keeps dropping like a minute every few seconds we talk. Oh, it just went up a few minutes. Oh, God.
You need to have like a live counter in the corner of the screen of his freaking
It's like my
disk space.
computer is like, trying to filter what's worth a shit and what's not right now.
Like, hey, he don't even play that game. What the hell is this?
He's only got one game, but he don't play it.
Might as well delete that bitch.
Oh my God! What were you? You were saying something. You were saying something before I started talking about my dick space.
Spit water all over this mic. Damn it, bro.
I'm gonna ruin your electronics. Oh my God! I cannot.
His
stop
earbuds keep
dropping
falling
my
out.
earbuds.
It's so funny. When he drops his, it probably sounds the same for y'all, but when he drops his earbuds, I hear like a giant, oh my God, and it's like really far away.
Yeah, all the
so
people
funny.
probably only hear me squatting down on the ground, fucking grabbing my shit.
Creak!
I'm so glad my chair's not noisy, dude.
Oh my God, I need a new one. I think I'm gonna start using my mom's, low key, and then just putting it back in there every night into her office. But so pretty much the woman called me, and then she ended up hanging up in my face, and then I immediately, it probably wasn't even 30 seconds later, I hit up my friend Adela. Probably mentioned her a few times on this podcast. She listens to it. And I was like, hey, I'm going to need y'all to get me a job over there at Panda Express. And she was just like, oh, okay, when? And then she kind of, I guess she stuck her neck out for me a little bit, so I appreciate it. And got me an interview, like within 24 hours. And then, boom. I'm hired over there now. So I don't know how I'm going to quit. Oh, yeah. Knowing people is like 75% of the game of life, honestly.
Yeah, we know people that are in positions that they have no business being in.
Yeah. Like, there's a few people that I know that I have no idea how the hell they got their jobs. But
no disrespect to them, but I mean,
do your thing.
You didn't go to college.
you didn't go to college. That position requires a 6-year degree. But you just graduated high school yesterday.
And it's so messed up. It's so messed up that you can know somebody who can get you in a high-ranking position. You can work in that high-ranking position for like 4 or 5 years and leave and just go do whatever the fuck you want just because you have that experience.
Exactly.
If I didn't have management experience, if I didn't have customer service experience, and if I run this business, for a good few years and sell it out, I mean, there's no telling, what management or executive positions I'll be offered down the road. The plan right now is to run Hendrickson Clean Spaces as long as I can, as efficiently as I can without suffering, heavier costs than I am, making profits, of course. The point is to, build some value on the company. Right now, we've actually got some value on the company because we've got the business name itself, being under an LLC. I'm pretty sure there's value in the name itself. We don't have a location or anything like that. We don't have any fleet vehicles or anything like that. So right now, really, with the equipment I've got and the company's name itself, the company's worth about like $2,000 probably, but
yeah, but
I mean,
that number will keep growing.
Yeah, it'll keep growing. I'm hoping for the company. Well, actually, I take it back. With my clients and the stuff that I have, I'd say right now the company's probably worth about $15,000 to $20,000, which I wouldn't let anybody buy me out for $15,000 to $20,000 right now. I could use it, but I mean, I wouldn't just give up everything just for that chunk of change.
Let's not sell the whole damn company for a new Toyota Camry.
I want to sell my truck. I want to sell my car. I'm going to sell the business, and I'm going to get a brand new truck, and then just be paying it off still.
Just still be paying. They'll give me a brand new Ford Raptor. I'm going to be paying that bitch off.
Yeah, I'm going to pay $20,000 down and be paying fucking $500 a month until it's done. Plus insurance, full coverage.
Oh my God, bro! I've heard people that are like, oh, my car insurance, and I don't know if I'm going to be able to eat. Like, my car insurance is due. And I'm like, how much is your car insurance?
Bro.
And they mess around. They're like, oh, it's like $600 and something a month. And I'm like, what the what?
Right.
Why?
I'll tell you what, my insurance isn't necessarily cheap either because I had that whole DUI thing and all that
Mm-hmm.
crap. They gave me after I had the Volvo. You remember my shitty old silver Volvo?
Yeah, that car was funny, bro.
I mean, I love that car. I see it all the time. The dude that I sold it to still drives it all over the place. He loves it. But, it's indestructible. But I tell you what,
All
I
those
was
are good cars.
after my DUI, dude, I was still paying $200 a month for a beat up old 25-year-old Volvo. I mean, I mean shit. And and then I sold that, and then I bought my Mazda, and it was still like 200 something a month. And I was like, shit. So I buy my truck, and I put it on there, and then they're like, oh, well, you've got more than one vehicle on here. We'll just charge you like an extra 30 a month to have this additional vehicle. so, so, so really, instead of me paying 200 a month for one vehicle, it's more like paying, 200 a month, 230 a month for two vehicles. So that's super straight. And then and here's another thing about American National. At the end of this year, they're going to be sending me like a check at the end of the year, like a rebate. So I should be getting like a $800 or $900 check at the end of the year, like as a rebate. So that'll be cool.
Yeah, I
As
forgot
long as
about
I don't
that.
have any accidents. If I don't have any accidents, I get a rebate. But I haven't had any accidents. Not that I've
I
reported.
got that letter as well.
I've had people rear end me before. I've had and just it's so funny when I had the Volvo, I hit a deer and it only did minimal damage. I didn't report insurance on that. People rear-ended me a couple of times. It didn't do anything to my car.
Got out of the car,
But
had a whole conversation with the deer.
They knew they were wrong. They didn't want to deal with insurance, so they would just leave. I remember this Mexican dude rear-ended me.
I don't have
one time.
insurance.
He said, "Oh fuck, man, I don't have insurance."
Hit me in the back of my fucking truck or something.
He said I just got it. He said I just got this thing painted, and I was just like he was trying to get me to pay him. He was like, "Yeah, it should be like $200 should fix it," and I was like, "Good. I hope you can get it fixed for $200 because I'm not giving you fucking $200. You hit me, motherfucker. This is America, goddammit."
It was so funny, like when I got rear-ended in Chick-fil-A drive-thru. Good Lord, man.
I'll tell you what, though. I don't see why anybody buys a new car anymore.
I really don't either. Like, I mean,
I'll tell you what.
unless you
know
can
what to look
just,
for?
unless you're just making big money or something, and you can just pay that stuff off light, but
Anybody out there that's listening to the podcast that lives in this area, if you're looking to buy a newer or not even newer, if you're looking to buy a used car, holler at me. Bring me with you. Because I could potentially save you a hell of a lot of headaches.
there's
like
so
when
many
I bought my
people
truck-
that just buy shit just because it's like a Toyota and it has this
Yeah.
amount of miles on it. It goes a lot deeper
Yeah.
than that.
Like my truck in perfect condition. If you were to have my truck in perfect condition, it's a $10,000 or $11,000 truck, and it's 20 years old. I mean, it's a 20-year-old truck plus. In perfect condition, people still want 10 or 11,000 because of the engine and the transmission and all that stuff. But the truck itself is basically worthless. But like, I knew buying that truck right off the bat. They were asking 5,500, and I was just like, well, shit. There's no way that this thing doesn't have some kind of problems. So like, I already knew that having one for that cheap was going to have issues, but it runs great. It drives great. And that's why you always test drive, get a
Always
pre-purchase
test
inspection, test drive, and any reputable company, any reputable car dealership will allow you to take the vehicle that they're trying to sell you to a automotive repair shop, let them do a pre-purchase inspection, and see if it's a safe car for you to purchase. If you go to look at a used car and they will not let you drive it off the lot to even go get inspected, you should just fucking leave it. I wouldn't touch it.
Yeah, first off, they don't even know what the hell they're talking about if they don't want to let you.
No, and the reason I got my truck for so cheap was because they were probably trying to get out of it what they had in it.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure that somebody come and traded that thing in. They wanted a different truck, and they just got what they got out of it. They put a new alternator on it. They put new rear tires on it. They probably the company that sold it to me probably had 5,000 in it, and they wanted to make a little bit of money, I guess, because those trucks are not cheap. If a turbo fails on that thing, I might as well sell it, because I'm not gonna put another $2,000 into a new turbo kit for that truck. I'm not gonna put. Luckily, those transmissions are common to have failures, because I could go get another transmission for that thing for like $500 or $600. But if a turbo fails or if the engine fails, I mean, I'm out thousands. but
Thousands.
Thousands. But chances are, that's the reason I bought that truck, is because they're tough as shit. It's got 270,000 miles, and I have read stories of people who've got 1.5 million miles out of those engines. 1.5 million out of an engine.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and I am at 270,000, and I'm pretty sure I can make this thing run for as long as I live, as much as I drive. I mean, since I've owned the truck, I haven't put more than like probably 3,000 or 4,000 miles on it, and I've had it for probably 8 months.
It's a nice truck too. It would be a good work truck too.
I'm glad you like it. I've used it as a work truck. I've hauled stuff around. It's nothing you would go and take to clean houses. But another thing with Hendrickson Clean Spaces, guys, we aren't just cleaners. We don't just come and sanitize and clean shit. You've got junk that you need hauled off, we're hauling junk. Yeah. I've got a truck, we can haul junk. You got a garage full of shit that you don't want, I'll come and I'll pick all that stuff up.
Me and
I'll
Josh
take it
will
to the
come over there
junkyard.
and clean up your shit.
Dude, I'll tell you what, this is some inspiration for y'all. If you feel like, let's just say you have a pickup truck and you've got barely any money, go and start a junk hauling business for yourself. Just spread the word.
You would be surprised how much money that people will pay you just to simply clean out their garage that they've been dreading working on for months or years.
There's this guy, my buddy Jacob lives in Florida, and he knows this guy who started a junk hauling business. He said he was like some Mexican dude, and he started with one truck, just his truck, and he was just hauling people's trash off for people. And he started getting a bunch of his friends that had trucks to help him do the junk hauling. Eventually, Isaiah, he landed a contract with the Department of Defense to haul junk off of military bases. So he lands a contract worth millions to come and pick up trash off of military bases. So they come and pick up scrap metal, any kind of stuff like that. I mean, he landed I think it was like a $10 or $20 million contract to come clean out and haul junk off of just this one Air Force base. I mean, shit.
Say what you want about America, bro, but you can't do that shit anywhere else.
No, I don't give a fuck where you're at. I mean, sure, in Canada you got free healthcare, but you don't get no tax return.
Yeah, as much as this country's pissing me off as of late with some of the things they've been introducing, like Tennessee still hasn't gone down the shitter. We are still establishing laws.
We got constitutional carries coming up. We got, there's all kinds of good stuff going on in Tennessee. If you want to live in luxury, you can
buy a nice ass house in Tennessee for the house that you could get in, like, say, the LA area. Like, my house, like my current house that I live in, is probably worth like 800, 900 grand in LA.
Yep.
But this house
here
is like 100 grand.
Yeah, you can get probably the biggest house in Knoxville for $10 million, but $10 million will probably get you a fucking 3,000 square foot home in Malibu.
Yeah. Location is everything, but this Tennessee's location is not bad. This is a beautiful area.
Well, more people are moving out here. That's like I was saying, more Californians, more people from Colorado, Texas, New York. People are moving to the South. People are moving more toward the South because, restrictions are getting heavy.
I just hope they don't bring their damn liberal-ass policies over here. As long as they don't do that and just start messing up everything. And
let's think about it this way. If you live in California and you're a diehard Democrat, you're going to stay in California.
Yeah, you're not going to like it here, period.
You're not going to come move down to a red
that's
state.
Going to piss you off every damn day.
Yeah,
you're going to hate it.
You're not going to come move. You're not going to come move to a red state if you're a diehard Democrat in California. I'm just going to say that now. If you're a Republican in California, come on down.
Tennessee has been a red state since 1996, and that was just a fluke. Like, that was Bill. Was it Bill Clinton? I think
96 was Bill Clinton and Bush. I think Bush tried to run at that time, and I think Clinton won, and then Bush ran again against John Kerry and won. Yeah.
I think that's what it was. Let me look it up. But
I'm pretty sure that's how that went. Yeah, I think Bush and Clinton went against each other. Clinton won, and then after Clinton's presidency, Bush went against John Kerry, and Bush won, and then Bush or
I remember
Obama versus Hillary and fucking
Obama versus John McCain in 2008.
John McCain. That's who it was. I was gonna say Hillary and Obama are both Democrats. They wouldn't be against each other.
Then you had 2012 Obama versus Mitt Romney, and that was like a landslide. And rest is history.
Honestly, I didn't think Mitt Romney was a very intelligent man.
Oh, he's a shitty Republican. He's a shitty excuse for a Republican.
I didn't like him very much. Donald Trump, in my opinion, was the best Republican president we've had in a long time.
Yeah, in my opinion, he was the best president we've had since Reagan.
Since I've been alive. Since I've been alive, he's the best president we've had.
Not even close.
Since I've been alive, dude, we've had Clinton. When I was born, when me and Zay were born, I think Clinton was getting fresh out of office, and then we were in like preschool, elementary school.
And then Bush got in there.
Bush got in there, and then when like 2008, when Obama won, I remember I was on my way to Florida, and I was in the back seat. My dad said, "Guess who's your new president?"
I remember when Obama got elected, bro. I cried.
Dude, my grandfather voted for Obama, and my dad voted for McCain because we were hot. Let me just tell you something, Isaiah. We were diehard Democrats.
We were
on
too.
my side of the family for a long,
we were too, but I just was not
time.
educated, bro.
And we got to it was just because of the candidates. My parents and my grandparents just saw the evil. They saw Democratic John Kerry as a nice guy. They saw Republican George Bush as an evil dumbass, which he was a fucking idiot. I mean, George Bush was a fucking dumbass.
Yeah.
He was Dick Cheney's puppet, essentially. Dick Cheney called the shots, and Bush was the mouth. That's basically how that went. And it was the same thing. It's the same thing now. Kamala Harris is pulling the strings for Biden.
Well, she's dealing with everything as far as overseas negotiations with other countries and everything. She's doing pretty much everything that the president should be doing. She has the codes. She has the nuclear codes, everything. Like she is your president.
You notice one thing though. During the Trump presidency, Mike Pence shut his fucking mouth.
He had to, bro. Trump's mouth is so damn big. How you gonna talk over him? But Mike Pence was intelligent enough to let him, because Trump knew what he was talking about.
Because exactly. Because Trump
is a businessman. He knows what the hell he's
man.
talking about as far as our economy.
He ran the company, he ran the country like a company. Our economy was doing well. Even right now, with Biden in office, the stock market, the S&P 500, and the Dow Jones, everything's going up to record highs. But that's because he's sending people too much fucking money. He's sending out these stimulus checks. They're already talking about a fourth stimulus check.
Oh, hell no, bro. I don't even want that.
They've got these child tax credits that are coming out. They're talking about student loan forgiveness. I mean, the economy within the next year or two is going to start tanking.
The worth of the U.S. dollar is going to go down so much. It's not even... People need to start
that's why they're trying to
using silver and gold again.
Yeah, they're increasing taxes on everything. They're increasing the taxes on us as far as like the gasoline tax. A business tax is going to go up, so eventually our products are going to start costing a little bit more. Dude, Isaiah, I'll tell you what. I bought a pack of cigarettes the other day. And back in the day, back when I was a kid and my mom was smoking, she said, "Josh, I will quit smoking when cigarettes are $5 a pack."
Yeah, cigarettes are about, like $6, $7 now?
$7 a pack. It depends on where you go. Like, if you get menthol cigarettes, like menthol Newport 100s are going to set you back $8 and something cents. For a pack of smokes that you're probably going to go through in a few days.
Yeah.
That's why I'm trying to quit smoking. Me and Haley share cigarettes. We share, our other stuff. Anything that we consume together, we try to share. That goes for alcohol, that goes for cigarettes. We try to even the load a little bit. And the same thing goes with eating out. You know, we went to the grocery store the other day, and we
You
came
guys are
out
really
of there.
good at saving money, though. Like, period.
I'm good at saving money. She has, she has some budgeting issues, but she hasn't really ever had to, necessarily worry about it. But I try to help her, and she's got friends that have good budgeting skills. She knows what to do. She just
I know
doesn't have any.
you are definitely good at saving money. You're really good at saving money.
At a point there, I was saving 50% of my income. When I was working at the shop, I was making $2,500 a month, and I was saving, $1,250 a month. And that was great. So by the end of the year, every single year, I was saving, about $15,000. And I didn't start that right off the bat because I wasn't making, $30,000 a year. When I started, I was making, the first when I graduated high school, I started working about halfway through the year. And I made like, a few $1,000s, but, that was halfway through the year. I was making, kind of like a minimum wage type deal. Of course, it was above minimum wage.
It's so funny
'cause my
that
dad,
minimum wage is like, what was it, $7.35 an hour or something like that? My first job was $7.35 an hour. Now every job that I even see that's posted, I don't see minimum wage jobs like that anymore.
I've got Jack in my arms right now. He was not very happy.
Oh my god, that demon.
He's a fucking demon. That's
that
the only
cat
that
does not like me whatsoever. All animals love me, but there is
You're
that
intimidating.
cat just does not like me whatsoever.
I think you're intimidating to him, honestly.
Apparently, I'm intimidating to a lot of people, bro. Like, apparently my
scare
eyesight,
me.
my damn eye contact with people, when I look them in their eyes, they're like, bro, stop looking at me. You're scaring me. Like,
You
why?
do scare me. Like, even when we're doing skits sometimes, like, you'll push me back a little bit, like, trying to be, like, serious, and, like, it kind of scares me. Like, I'm like, God damn, don't tear my head off, bro. We're doing a video.
that Shark Tank video, bro.
Bro, you fucked me up.
I
He
beamed
kicked
him
the
like
box.
several times. We had to do that part so many times because we
I was like, Isaiah, if you hit me in the knee again, bro,
we're gonna start swinging right here on camera. I mean, I apologize every time. I'm like, bro, I didn't mean to hit you
No,
that
it was
hard.
funny. Like, I was honestly fine. It's just like, because like you were consciously trying not to do that, and it kept happening.
I was trying not to hit him. I just kept hitting
He
him.
just kept like he wasn't even hitting me necessarily. He was kicking a box and it kept fucking hitting me. He was throwing it and it was hitting me like in the face and in the
Bro,
fucking
I
stomach and
beamed
the
him in
legs.
the knee one time. Like it was. I was like, dang, I probably bruised his shit. I beamed that shit. Like I didn't even mean
Dude,
to really
surprisingly-
hit him. I meant to throw it at your
Surprisingly,
feet.
I was not bruised at all. I was surprised, bro, because you hit me hard as shit.
I don't know my own strength. People tell me that all the time. I'm like, they're like, you probably need to calm down.
This cat is in the closet. Jack, get out of the fucking closet.
Life as a cat owner. Bro, my new cat, Kiara, she went behind the fridge yesterday. Like when Bryce came over, she went behind my fridge and got stuck.
Bryce scares me too.
Yeah, Bryce is a tall motherfucker, bro.
He scares me.
He's like 6'4"
He may not-
or some shit.
He may not, be like a professional fighter or anything, but I would be very scared to go against Bryce.
Yeah, I feel like he'd one hit a quit of both our shit. Or something.
It's like speed, though. He may be able to
Oh
throw
yeah,
a hard
I'd be able
punch.
to dodge.
Yeah, we could.
I got
dodge
I got
at
that
least.
quick foot.
A scary
action.
fight would be between like the both of us. That would be
Yeah, me
to
and you
the
were
death.
scrappy.
I feel like. I feel like that would be
The
to
damn
the death.
theme song, murder, climb aboard.
Guys, I'm
the
gonna tell y'all a story right now. Me and Isaiah as kids were so scrappy.
We used to
we
play
were-
basketball, bro. God bless. I was aggressive.
We were so scrappy as kids. I remember one time, me and Isaiah I was staying the night at Isaiah's house, and like we got into it like over nothing. Like I don't even remember what it was. but,
Just
like,
kid
I remember
shit, bro. Just teenager shit.
we were just kid shit, and like I don't remember. It was over something stupid, and like you were doing something, and like I pushed your legs off the bed, and like you slipped, and like you started. We were like fighting for like a minute. And then Isaiah leaves, and he goes to the refrigerator and grabs me a high C, and he's
Forgot about this. Here's your
Oh,
juice
God,
box,
we were-
bitch.
he said, "Here's your juice box, you piece of shit."
Oh God, I miss those times, man.
We were just like messing. We were like we were messing around, and then it like turned into a fight. And then he went and grabbed me a juice box. Said, here's your juice box, you piece of shit." We just laughed so hard.
Yeah, me and Josh, anytime we ever get into like a small argument or a disagreement, that shit always just turns comedic. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, me and him we've gotten into some minor disagreements. Sometimes it's like a major disagreement, like way back, like in our Call of Duty days when we used to play Call of Duty together and stuff. But that shit always turns comedic. It's never serious for long at all.
No.
But like the other day, me and him got into like a little disagreement, and I was like, "Man, if I didn't love you, bro, I'd tell you to just sit on a fucking cactus."
Tell you to go fuck yourself and sit on a cactus. That's what I would do. Oh my God.
And a little backstory, actually, like all these skits and stuff we do, we actually did skits like back in the day with just like dumb shit. I remember I had like this stuffed
Back when
fucking
Vine was
tiger.
hot. When Vine was hot.
You remember? Oh my gosh, you remember that one Vine with "fuck your tea"? That was like my favorite
Oh my
tea.
God.
Somebody
That's what
didn't invite
Reggie-
Jerome to the tea party. Man, fuck your tea.
Fuck your tea. That's one of the most legendary Vines of all time. I guarantee you, nobody has that circulating around still.
I need to
Like,
look
that was
for it,
that
bro.
was legendary.
Oh my God, I'm gonna look for it right now. But
Oh
that
my
was
God.
we like reenacted that. I had like a chair or some shit, and like Josh.
Brims.
What's this Brim shit? Like, it was off-brand Cheetos or something, because, you know, like me and my mom, we were struggling, you know. So we had to get like off-brand
had-
everything. You know how it
We
is.
had the Brims.
We had the Brims. We didn't have Cheetos, bro. We had Brims, like Chester flavored.
I don't care what anybody says. The Brims were flame.
The shit off-brand anything is flame. Flames. Like, let's see. I'm gonna actually look for this freaking tea party shit. Tea.
Basically,
party.
though, we used to our whole skit was like we had like a tiger or like a cheetah, or it was like the Chester cheetah apparently, and we walked in the room. We walked in Isaiah's old bedroom at the time, and he had a and there was he had like a stuffed tiger next to a bag of Brims. It's like, what the fuck is this, Brims? Man,
Brims.
we beat the shit out of the tiger and kicked it out of the house.
Threw it out of the house.
We got
Filmed
Cheetos.
it.
This is a Cheetos household, motherfucker.
Filmed all that shit in 360p, 12 frames per second.
360. Recording on an iPhone 4.
Okay, so I found the Vine. I'm gonna play it now.
Chip didn't invite Jerome to the tea party.
Would you guys like some more tea?
Nigga, fuck your tea.
So that was like our favorite freaking Vine ever. I don't know why. It was just something about how he said "fuck your tea." Like, he said it was
Man,
so
we would
much
cry.
aggression, bro.
We would cry. It was so fucking funny. We would quote it. We would quote it all day. Like, we would be playing basketball, like, one-on-one, and I'd be trying to shoot, and I'd say, like, fuck your tea.
Gosh, bro.
It would fuck me up every time.
This is probably one of my favorite podcasts we've ever done. We've just been chilling. All right.
That's how it's supposed to be, man.
Yeah.
That's how it's like Joe Rogan's podcast. He'll sit there and talk shit with Mike Tyson for 3 fucking hours. They don't even realize how much time has passed.
Yeah. Bro.
Shout out Joe Rogan. I'm sorry that Spotify took off a bunch of your offensive episodes.
Oh my
They
God.
landed $100 million contract with, I mean, like, if I was in Joe Rogan's position and Spotify was like, yeah, we've got $100 million contract we'd like you guys to sign. Do your podcasts through Spotify only, post them on Spotify, you know, the audio versions, of course, everything he does is still on YouTube and everything. But they took off tons, I mean, dozens of episodes of his podcast because they had controversial topics.
That's what
You know,
podcasts
and, you know,
are, though. Like, every single
We're on
podcast.
Spotify.
Yeah.
I mean, shit.
We're on Spotify, so I'm surprised they haven't taken some of our stuff down, honestly. Like, some of the stuff that
Well, that's
we
because
used to
we're not
talk
important,
about.
apparently.
Yeah, I mean,
we're not important at
yeah,
all.
we're not important like that, but still.
Now,
like,
if we were Joe Rogan, if we had 10 million followers like Joe Rogan did, we'd probably be getting some
oh,
of
we'd
our
be
stuff
getting
cut out.
we'd be getting blown up
all
all
of
the
our
time.
stuff,
Like,
all
oh,
of our
this
stuff would be gone.
this motherfucker on episode 3. Like, I remember the episodes where we went off. about all the bullshit going on.
Mm-hmm. Pretty much episode 1 through 8 was all serious shit.
Yeah, like I think the first 2 episodes we didn't talk anything about politics, and then episode 3 was titled "We the People," and that was when I kind of just went on my tangent, and I was like, all right, all this stuff is wrong that's going on right now. And then
I noticed after that, we started losing views after that
Yeah.
too, man. We were getting like 100.
you're getting like 140, 150 views per vid, first 2 episodes. But I don't know if that was because like
30, 40.
the hype or something. Like
We hyped that up a lot.
yeah, we hyped up the first couple of episodes quite a bit. Now we just kind of post it or whatever. Like
I mean, if I could give everything that same energy, if we hadn't been doing this for so long, dude, I would be hyping up every single episode. But people get annoyed.
yeah,
They don't want to hear.
Here comes episode 20. We fucking know. We know.
We know you do the same shit the same time every week. Fuck off.
We know at the same time. Fucking unfiltered. Stay true. We know.
Oh god. Fucking, we get it. Stay true. Always be yourself. What time?
We get it. Yeah, 12 o'clock. Yep, that's when it's up. Yep, we get it.
Fucking Sundays, noon, motherfucker.
But still, those that still, watch, listen every week, I mean, we appreciate you. We really do. I mean, we would probably be doing this anyway if nobody was listening. But, I mean, still. Because it's just so fun to get on here and just talk. Yeah, just talk about whatever. And it's also fun to just go back and listen to what we were talking about at these certain moments in our lives, if that makes sense. Like, if you go back and listen to, like, episode 1 and 2, we were at such a different place in our life.
We were doing totally different
Yeah.
things. We were all doing totally different things. I was working. Zay was working. We were working at the shop. I was working at the shop. Isaiah was working at Wally World.
Yeah.
I mean, like, it was a totally different energy. Nowadays, I'm becoming more independent. Isaiah's, making different moves. He's becoming more independent. I mean, every year, we're going to keep doing this podcast unless y'all just straight up, unless we get like 50 comments in a row.
You
we
guys
don't fuck
need
with
to
y'all
stop.
anymore. Yeah.
You
We're going to keep
guys
doing this shit.
suck. We're
I
gonna
don't
keep
care if
doing
we
it.
get, I don't care if we get 20 views a week. As long as somebody's listening, we got some kind of exposure.
Yeah. And
Ideally,
it's just really fun
I'd like
to
to have a month.
Go ahead, bro. I'm a dickhead.
Sorry. We both do that shit all the time. I was just saying, even if we've got, a few views, 20, 30 views per video, as long as the word's getting out, that's fine. But, be sure, don't forget to share us too. If you really like what we talk about, if you think we're funny, share us a little bit, show the love.
If you think that
be
we
a part of the family.
have a good message behind of what we're talking about and stuff like that. I mean, at the end of the day, it's all love. We're all just trying to, share some positivity. I mean, we just talk like we normally talk. Like, this is pretty much how we talk on the phone, like, without being on a podcast. So hopefully you guys can kind of feel that energy that we're genuine. We really mean what we're talking about as far as this motivation stuff. So, yeah. And I'm not saying this to end off the podcast. This will probably be an hour long.
Might as well be. I mean, we've been talking.
Yeah.
We've been talking for like 50 minutes. I haven't even paid attention to the clock
Yeah.
in a while. I didn't even realize how long this was going. But we said that we were going to try to cut these shorter, but sometimes it just goes longer than we mean to. And it's not even that we have a specific time limit. It's just we get to talking, and that's how it goes.
Yeah.
So I mean, we hope you guys enjoy this. We hope that you have your own thoughts as well. Think for yourself, and develop your own opinions. Don't take anything that we say or anything that we believe. You don't have to believe what we believe,
No.
but at least respect our beliefs. We're doing a lot.
We're doing
a lot.
We're doing a lot, man. Like, I've been trying to keep, ever since I got this graphics card back, and I hit you up, and I was like, all right, let's start the podcast back. Ever since then, both of us have just been, like, nonstop. We've been filming skits. We've been filming some stuff over there on DWA Life. We've been pretty much posting a podcast every single week since we came back. I think we missed a week one time, maybe. Like, maybe.
That was my fault.
I don't even remember if we missed a week or not, but I think we missed 1 week.
It's not like you guys notice anyway.
Yeah. Like, damn, a shit. Because this
Pay
is going to be
attention.
like,
Fuck.
let's see. because I think that the last skit we posted, like the last video that was not a podcast that we posted was the Try Not to Laugh video. And, yeah, that one has a lot of likes. So I guess you guys liked those videos. I mean, that's nice. I'm glad that you liked them.
We'll do more reaction videos. Absolutely, we'll have to do more reaction videos.
Yeah.
But you know,
because those are
at the
easy
end
to
of the day,
make,
guys.
still.
Oh, absolutely. OBS Studio, you just start recording, you fucking frame everything up, and then you just record, and that's that.
Yeah.
And, you know, and that's super easy. You know, it's easy to make it unfiltered. It's funny.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, guys, we don't do this for us. We do it for you. We strive to entertain you. We strive to interact with you guys.
Yeah. Comment
this
more.
This
Like,
isn't for us.
If you're, I don't care who you are. If I had beef with you in the past and you just secretly watching or listening, like I've discovered that some people have been doing recently, but like, oh yeah, I've been following your channel for years. Like, really? Why'd you not say nothing? Like, people have hit me up recently, like, I really fuck with what you're doing, man. Like, I really, I'm like, didn't you bully me in high school?
I'll tell you though, y'all check out Isaiah's channel here in the next few days. He ought to be listening to some good songs. I'll send him a few suggestions, so he ought to be doing.
Yeah, I'm
He
gonna
ought to be
record
doing
those
a couple
tonight.
of good ones. I don't know if there's any music video. I think the Holy Ghost one that I sent you.
Yeah, one of
from
them is a music
300
video.
Montana,
The other one I think is just audio. I think
it's just
I think
audio, but it's
maybe
good.
both of them are video.
Holy Ghost is pretty intense. You'll have to. I mean, considering you're a Christian, he talks a lot about like how Christianity and real life kind of correlates with his way of life. I guess
Yeah.
it's kind of. I mean, it's gangster rap at the end of the day.
Yeah.
But it's pretty hardcore. But Granny's by Maxo Cream, that's a good one too. I think you'll be able to like that because he talks about real shit. He talks about like his real struggles, like how his grandmother struggled to help raise him and shit like that. It's just it's real
I love
shit.
real
and
music.
I think y'all will enjoy this.
At the end of the day, my favorite artist is NF because he talks about real stuff in his music, and I can relate to him the most because of some of the stuff that he's gone through. And you can just, music is just such a beautiful thing because you can literally know who somebody is without ever meeting them, just through their music.
Absolutely.
And you can tell a full story. And when people,
Now I'll tell you what, when you start dropping songs like "Wet Ass Pussy,"
you just need to please.
I don't know how to. I can't empathize. I can't be.
I
in
can't
that
relate
position.
to that. I don't have a pussy. I just
I don't have. It's certainly not wet. I can tell you.
I can tell you
now.
right now, it is not damp in one bit. It's not. It's.
By the way, if y'all haven't checked out episode 20, the compilation of our funniest videos, bro, please
go
check
that out,
That
man.
shit's so funny.
It's not like all of our best moments. That would take me forever to find all of our best moments, but
I never laughed so hard though. Seriously, I never laughed so hard at a video. Like I watched that whole video, I fucking died.
gotta do ass stretching. Man, I don't do that gay shit.
You gotta stretch your ass. How am I supposed to do that? Am I supposed to squat?
What do you have to be? Where do you have to be in content creation where you're pieing yourself?
That was so funny. He said, I'm gonna just throw a pie at myself. I don't know how it's gonna work, but
I don't know. My 40-yard dash is 0.2 seconds. And then the way Josh laughed, bro, you gotta go check out those videos. That video is so
I thought
good,
you were
man.
being serious. You said like I timed myself the other day. Like I thought you were about to say a serious number. And
I timed myself the other day, my 40-yard dash, and then I sniffed. 0.2 seconds.
that's even funny now, bro. I like at the time when he first said that, dude. I was not ready for him to say that.
It was
I thought he
funny
gonna
how that
say-
one started out too, because it was just random. Like we were just at a dead silence in the podcast, and I just said, "Bro, I'm gonna buy a wig." He said, "What? Why? Why?" God, bro, I still kind of want to buy a wig. Act like a female in some of our skits.
Oh my god.
My name will be Isabella.
Why didn't you call me?
Damn it, Isabella, get your ass over here. Man, I don't even know who you are, man. I don't even know
Man,
you,
man, man, man,
Todd.
fuck all these, man, fuck all these motherfuckers, man. I don't give a shit, man.
God. We got to do that one skit of the creation of cuss words.
We still haven't done that, have we?
No,
Fuck.
we still have not done that.
We talked about that so much. We have to do it though.
Yeah.
That's gonna be the next one up, guys. Just so y'all know, that's probably gonna be the next one up. Is, you know, when people first heard or invented
Like,
the
damn,
first curse words.
I'm frustrated. I just don't know how to get it out. I just...
What the
fuck? Oh, that felt good. Oh, that
That
felt
dude
good.
just expressed this man just expressed incredible hatred toward me. I don't know how to react to this. You cocksucker!
Oh, you feel better now?
You're a bitch.
Yeah, kinda.
You're a bitch. Your mom's a bitch. You're all fucked.
Start talking in the Obama
Oh my
voice.
God.
Yeah, I kind of do feel better.
My fellow Americans.
I feel better. I definitely do.
Oh my god.
All right, guys. So it's been about 56 minutes.
Shit.
I think we're gonna cut it off right there. This went, a whole last 30 minutes longer than. But I'm glad. This was probably my favorite episode so far, honestly. Like,
We say that about every other episode.
yeah,
But,
but honestly, I do feel like they keep getting better. We're getting a lot more comfortable and stuff like that. And we kind of just found our groove of what we want to do. Pretty much, we're going to come up here. We're going to talk about our day. We're going to try to inspire you guys to make right decisions in your life and, think for yourself. And, yeah, try to make you guys laugh along the way because I think that both of us are pretty funny. We have a unique sense of humor. So hopefully you guys can relate to that. But, Josh, you wanna carry us off, man?
I just want to tell everybody to not be afraid to take risks. Far too many people have too much going on in their life, and they're afraid to make that risk that could change their life for the better. Don't be afraid to make a risk. Don't be afraid to take a chance. Always be yourself. Always stay true to those who are around you and those who love you. And give 100% of your time to those who make you feel like you're wanted and you're important. So just like I said, always stay true to yourself. Love everybody around you. And at the end of the day, just don't be afraid.
Exactly. And if you made it this far to the video, you are a legend. And just comment down below. I know that if you are listening on Spotify, you can't do that. But if you're on YouTube, comment down below just the number 100 so that we know that you made it to the very end of the video. And we'll make sure to show you some love in the next podcast. So I love you guys. And as always, stay true.
Stay true.